Hi everyone, Ashish Kyal this side. Very good afternoon, very warm welcome to Ashish Kyal Trading Gurukul Learning Series by wavesstrategy.com. और आप सभी का स्वागत है. This is Friday at 4 and we are going to look at what to do with Nifty from here on. क्या यूफोरिया, क्या गैप. अगर ऐसे मार्केट में आप ऑपोजिट साइड होते और काफी सारे जन हो भी सकते, तो इतने बड़े गैप, 300 पॉइंट का मूव, all of a sudden a reversal that we saw, that too after Nifty closing below the prior candle low, और हमने देखा एक बहुत ही शार्प रिवर्सल. तो ये हो गया, एक सिक्सर मारा मार्केट ने आज के दिन में, और क्लोजिंग भी 18,350 के आसपास दी. तो क्लोजिंग भी अच्छी की. ओवरऑल द मूव हैज बीन फैंटास्टिक ऑन द अपसाइड, गैप के साथ, और सस्टेन किया. तो इसका मतलब क्या हुआ कि अभी वापस से जो रुख है, जो ट्रेंड है, इज स्टिल ऑन द अपसाइड लुकिंग एट द गैप एरिया. लेकिन थोड़ी चीजें साथ में देखेंगे हम कि गैन स्क्वायर ऑफ 9 लेवल 18,293 का जो लेवल था, it acted as a classic level for so many days. Are you following me on the Gann level and you were able to see that? Are you able to hear me clearly? Is the sound audible and clear to all of you? Okay, fantastic. So अगर आप देख रहे होगे, if you have been following me on YouTube, if you have been following me on various places, I was actually talking about 18,293 as the key level. और मैंने आज मॉर्निंग में ट्वीट भी किया था कि 18,293 के अगर ऊपर क्लोज होगा तो ओवरऑल ट्रेंड विल कंटिन्यू ऑन द अपसाइड. बट 18,390 इज द हर्डल. तो आई विल वांट टू, मैं आपको बताऊंगा कि ये क्यू लेवल्स डिराइव किए हैं और यहाँ से मार्केट कहाँ तक जा सकता है, क्यों जा सकता है, वो सब चीजें हम डिस्कस करेंगे. और उसी के साथ में वी विल ऑल्सो लुक एट, एक मैंने वीडियो पब्लिश किया था यूट्यूब पे, नॉट श्योर इफ यू सॉ दैट, कि एल्गो ट्रेडिंग क्या होता है और टाइम ट्रेडिंग के साथ में एल्गो ट्रेडिंग को कैसे किया जा सकता है. किसी ने देखा था वो वीडियो? तो माय कलीग विल शेयर अक्रॉस द लिंक राइट नाउ विथ यू ऑल. इन केस यू मिस्ड इट, यू माइट वांट टू चेक इट आउट लेटर ऑन. तो डू नॉट फॉरगेट टू सी दैट वीडियो कि कैसे टाइम ट्रेडिंग की जा सकती है, एल्गो सिस्टम क्रिएट कैसे किया जा सकता है सिंपल टाइम साइकिल को यूज करने के साथ. और यहाँ पर अभी हम समझते हैं कि गैन लेवल्स क्या है. वी आर गोइंग टू कीप इट शॉर्ट एंड क्विक. सो गैन लेवल्स कैसे फंक्शन करते हैं? गैन स्क्वायर ऑफ 9 अगर आपने देखा होगा, देयर आर सर्टेन लेवल्स व्हिच आई मेंशनड, व्हिच वाज 17,227, 17,756 एंड नाउ 18,293. दैट इज आल्सो क्रॉस्ड. इसके ऊपर का लेवल आता है 18,838 इफ आई एम नॉट मिस्टेकन. आई विल ओपन अप माय screen, I'll open up my ME broker जहां पर गैन के levels mentioned है. I use ME broker, that's very convenient to save across your research and all of those things. So जहां पर गैन का क्या levels है, क्या, how does it work and everything, I'll just share it across quickly. And इसके पहले आपको एक चीज समझनी होगी, मार्केट से एक चीज समझनी होगी. रिस्क मैनेजमेंट के साथ में मनी मैनेजमेंट बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. रिस्क मैनेजमेंट मतलब हो गया आपका स्टॉप लॉस. मनी मैनेजमेंट हो गया मतलब एक बार में आपने कितना रिस्क ले सकते हैं, हाउ मच यू आर अलाउड टू रिस्क इन जस्ट वन टाइम. दैट इज मनी मैनेजमेंट एंड दैट इज वेरी वेरी क्रूशियल. यू नो, when we start mentorship, the day one is focusing only on those two aspects of how to place a stop loss and what should be the money management strategy, because उसके बिना आप ट्रेड नहीं कर सकते हो. जब हम बात करते हैं टारगेट की, when we are talking about targets, we are looking at essentially the market which has not happened. We are talking about future. People say that I don't forecast the market. अरे बॉस, अगर आप बाय कर रहे हो तो आपके एक्सपेक्टेशन तो है ही ना ऊपर जाने का. That's why you are buying. So you are essentially forecasting the market. What I am saying is, anyone who claims that they don't forecast the market is actually buying the market in assumption it's going to go up. Is that not a forecast? Is what I am trying to ask you. बट जो टारगेट डिराइव करते हैं, टारगेट इज एन अजम्पशन कि वहां तक मार्केट जा सकता है. बट जो हो चुका है दैट इज रिस्क, और स्टॉप लॉस कैन बी प्लेस्ड ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ व्हाट हैज एक्चुअली हैपेंड. सो रिस्क इज समथिंग व्हिच इज इन आवर कंट्रोल एंड टारगेट इज समथिंग दैट मार्केट्स डिसाइड. ये चीज बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है आप लोगों को ध्यान रखने के लिए. एंड साथ ही में एक और चीज जो मैं आपको बताना चाहूंगा, बहुत क्रूशियल है. 70% of the stocks, usually 70% of the stocks moves with the major index. तो आपको ध्यान रखना है कि मेजर इंडेक्स में क्या हो रहा है. दैट्स व्हाई वी कीप डिस्कसिंग अबाउट मेजर इंडेक्स एंड आल्सो व्हाट इज हैपनिंग विद सेक्टर. आज से 2 वीक पहले मैंने एक पब्लिश किया था दैट आईटी सेक्टर, इनफैक्ट दिवाली के वक्त, if you remember the 4 sectors that I talked about should perform well over next 1 year, one of that sector is been IT sector. And look what happened to the IT sector in today's session. It was all over the place, and it was the one of the best performing sector if you check right now. तो ओवरऑल यहाँ पर अगर आपको स्टॉक सिलेक्शन करना है, you have to pick up the sector, the stocks which belongs to a strong hand, not the sectors or the stocks which are from the weaker side of it. So you need to pick up those kind of stocks, and that is very, very, very crucial that you use that. अभी मैं यहाँ पर let me just open up my chart, my ME broker screen. Just give me a second, where we will look at this kind of analysis in much detail. हम पहले तो देखेंगे Gann square of 9 को, और उसके बाद में we will look at much other things. Just let me open this up. Nifty Gann square of 9 का levels क्या बता रहा है और कैसे वो चल रहा है. Let's just check that out very, very clearly. So कैसे समझे ट्रेंड को, देखेंगे वो सब चीजें. पहले तो चलते हैं यहाँ पर. I'm going to simply hide myself here. And if you are able to see the screen and you can clearly see, this is nothing but a Gann square of 9 180 डिग्री वाला चार्ट. 180 डिग्री क्या होता है, वो कैसे करते हैं, वो सब चीजें मैंने यहाँ पर एक्सप्लेन नहीं की है. आप खाली ये एप्लीकेशन समझो कि कौन से लेवल्स है, और वो एप्लीकेशन से हमें पता चलेगा कि क्या मार्केट का मूवमेंट यहाँ से शायद हो सकता है. सो लेट अस जस्ट चेक दैट. इफ यू आर लुकिंग एट दिस स्क्रीन, यू माइट बी एबल टू see my chart. Are you able to see my chart, every one of you? And people who are watching me on YouTube, if you are chatting with me, if you are not able to chat with me, you need to ensure that आप सब्सक्राइब्ड हो चैनल के, then only you will be able to chat with me. ठीक है. अभी एक चीज और सोचने वाली बात क्या है, what is important to understand is US CPI inflation data came at 7.7% instead of 7.9. Now, agreed that data is good enough, but for the US, for India, ठीक है, मतलब indirectly we are impacted to some extent with the US CPI inflation data. But the problem is our market reacts in such a way. This is not because of the data I'm telling you, because data कुछ भी आए, यहाँ पर already वो euphoria है, which we can see among the retail traders, and that is what is leading this current up move on the upside. So that is what is very, very crucial. Okay, Kiran is saying that poll is pending for the coming week. तो चलिए poll ले ही लेते हैं अगर आपको चाहिए तो. What is the Nifty trend for the coming week? एक poll ले रहा हूं मैं यहाँ पर Zoom platform पे. If you are on YouTube, if you want to join with me on the Zoom platform, you can simply click on the link which I am sharing across with you all. आप यहाँ से ज्वाइन कर सकते हो Zoom के ऊपर. तो यहाँ पर शेयर किया है. I am just going to be looking, and now I know what is the answer going to be, but still, चलिए मैं ये पोल को एंड कर रहा हूँ बहुत ही क्विकली. I am just going to share it across the Nifty level for the coming week, not the level. Trend is obviously I am sharing the results across with you all. It is showing you 69% up. It was very obvious, इसलिए मैं पोल ले ही नहीं रहता, क्योंकि ये पता है ना 300 पॉइंट का गैप है, सस्टेन किया है, डे हाई पे क्लोज किया. लेकिन एक चीज मैं आपको बताना चाहूंगा, just because market closes at the day high does not mean you need to buy. That is very important that you have to understand. Now, impact of 55 day cycle is not yet seen. एक दिन का ही फॉल आया एंड वहां से वापस रिवर्स हुआ. Since it's a 55 day cycle, we have to give 3-4 days of leeway. 10% का लीवे देते हैं टाइम में, 3-4 days का लीवे देंगे हम, और देखते हैं मार्केट को कहां पर है अभी और यहां से क्या करना है. So I'm going to hide myself now from here and we are going to share. Are you able to see my screen now, the chart? Okay, चलिए, let me just very quickly stop sharing the poll and I'm going to be seeing the chart. Okay, I'm going to zoom in this chart These are all the Gann square of 9 levels that you are seeing. This is on my ME broker screen. So इसलिए आपको थोड़ा अलग दिख रहा होगा. Majority of you use different type of trading platforms. If you are looking at these levels, let me explain it to you from 17,756 का जो लेवल था वहां से मैं एक्सप्लेन करता हूं. यहां पर अगर आप देखेंगे 17,756 के आसपास निफ्टी बहुत बार रेंज में था, बहुत टाइम तक रेंज में था. वहां पर ही इफ यू चेक इट कंटिन्यू टू रिवॉल्व अराउंड दैट लेवल. देयर वाज रेजिस्टेंस मल्टीपल टाइम. लेट मी जस्ट show you across here. यहाँ पर resistance था, we had resistance here again, we had multiple times it found that level, and finally it broke out from that level here. After breaking out, the next level that we are seeing now is 18,293. That is being captured. That level acted as a classic resistance, and now it is being captured and market is up from there. So from here, what is required? Every time if you are checking, the market actually moves above the level, retest it, and then it goes back above. तो उस तरीके से ये फंक्शन करता है. It moves above, retest, and then it again goes there. So यहाँ से अगर हम देखेंगे, so market has gone up, so it might go up, I don't know, then it might retest this level, whipsaw around here, because this will act as a magnet. It pulls the price. I'm not saying it is only the resistance, it also pulls the price towards itself. It will pull so that the average is maintained, and then we might again see the up mode. This is purely spot prices, not futures prices. So I'm just going to zoom in here the chart. So यहाँ से जो movement होगा Gann का, और next level कौन सा है? 18,838. I'm not saying we are heading there immediately. From here, it needs to again consolidate, go up, move down, show some consolidation, act as a magnet if it has to go up again. So strategy क्या होनी चाहिए आने वाले week में? The strategy in the coming week should be very clearly on the basis of buying the dip as long as the gap is intact. So Gann square of 9 is a very simple and powerful way to identify the magnetic levels. Okay, these are called as magnetic levels, not necessarily resistance levels. Okay, because these magnetic levels, you can be able to understand where is it going to revolve around. और अगर आप ऑप्शन ट्रेडर है तो ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट इंफॉर्मेशन मिलती है. सो यहाँ पर एक चीज आपको ध्यान रखनी होगी, बहुत ध्यान की, क्लियरली दैट overall the trend is still positive despite of the forecasting things that I am talking about. Even if it is matured, कल के लो के बाद में it has again turned on the upside, so you will not catch a top here. Once the gap fills, gap is classic. अगर ये gap fill हो जाता है, which is around 18,100 का level, निफ्टी अगर वापस से ब्रीच करके नीचे आता है, then it would indicate a very clear cut indication of a exhaustion gap. This is known as an exhaustion gap. So we have breakaway gaps, we have runaway gaps, we have exhaustion gap. As of now, we do not know whether this is the third, this is the fourth, fifth gap. There are so many gaps in this entire up move, but this we can't really say it's an exhaustion gap. What we have to but check here is a trend line. I'm going to connect. सिंपल एक ट्रेंड लाइन कनेक्ट करेंगे. यहाँ पर एक टॉप है, यहाँ पर एक टॉप है, और इसी टॉप को यहाँ से अगर मैंने कनेक्ट किया, वी आर जस्ट लाइंग एट दैट जंक्शन ऑन द अपसाइड यहाँ पर. सो इट्स just breaking out from there, but if it is breaking out from there, we still need a dip if you want to buy this market. Okay, so it's very important that you keep a watch on this. And यहाँ पर आपको देखना होगा कि किस तरीके से शायद मार्केट बिहेव कर सकता है. दिस इज नॉट अ 55-day साइकिल, दिस इज एन 18-day साइकिल. वो ध्यान रखना, दिस इज नॉट 55-day वाला साइकिल. This is an 18-period cycle. You please ignore this cycle for now. This is a different time cycle which I am showing it to you as of now. Okay, is it clear? So now what you have to clearly understand the price action areas that we are seeing on the chart. So if you're looking at this chart, if I'm just going to zoom out, the weekly trend had been positive, the daily trend has been still positive, and that's why the overall market movement is on the upside as of now. You are not trying to catch a top here. Keep that in mind. As long as the gap area is sustained, the gap area, यहाँ का जो level है हमारा high है 18,100. So 18,100 is the level which is going to be very crucial. As per time cycle, 3-4 days of leeway is possible. So let's see क्या होता है next week में. As of now, if you are not in the trend, you can sell put options on the dips to ride this trend. Stock specific action is witnessed with IT sector doing very well. So I think there can be a good amount of traction that you can start seeing in the IT space. HDFC twins doing responsible. So अगर आप देखोगे एक्सिस बैंक नीचे था, SBI नीचे था, ICICI बैंक नीचे है after the gap up I am saying. फाइनेंशियल सर्विसेज में बजाज फाइनेंस नीचे आया. If you look at Hero MotoCorp नीचे आया. If you look at most of the stocks after the gap up they came down, but a few heavyweights like IT sector में Infosys, Techem, HDFC twins have been responsible for the movement of the market. So it's a sector rotation that is happening, and that is how it's working. And yes, there is a third 55 cycle which is still there, and premium is very less, of course, because of the VIX have fallen sharply. We are just at around 14.5 on the VIX index, which is just collapsing. The option premium are collapsing, and आज जैसा अगर event होता है, VIX नीचे है और gap up होता है, तो on option selling you can lose a lot of money if you are on the wrong side of the trend. You need to be quick enough in order to change your stand. आप बहुत ही quickly stand अगर change करना है, you have to be quick, you need to be fast, you need to act quickly. If you don't do that, you might lose money. But right now, the gap up has happened. This gap is crucial for me. 18,100 is going to be important, and this is how I think the way markets can possibly move. But if this gap is filled, then yes, we are headed again reversing as of now. That's how it is looking like. It's a euphoria. It's Nifty is on a, in fact, the global markets are on a Viagra dose. So don't try to stop them. Let it continue, and you have to be in the trend wherever it goes. So I'm keeping a close watch, guys, for Monday. If we see reversal or not, I'm anyways riding the trend by way of selling the put options. And in case reversal happens below 18,100, then I might change my stand, because then this will become like an exhaustion gap. 18,293 will act as a magnet. Prices will try to get pulled towards it, and that's how it will be. 18,300 पे open interest काफी अच्छा build up हुआ on the put side. I shared the chart on the Twitter also, so ensure you are following me on Twitter. I'm sharing across a lot of charts and a lot of things there. Are you with me, guys? Is it interesting what you are seeing here? Simple Gann, no complication, simple candle, and बहुत easy way से हम apply कर सकते हैं इसे. तो यहाँ पर 18,000 के ऊपर क्लोज हुआ, 18,000 पे काफी हैवी OI था, उसके नीचे नहीं गया, and we see a gap up opening. 1,200 points rally in Dow Jones. When did you last see that? April 2020 में Dow Jones rallied by 1,200 points. You know that? So it's a world over. Everything is moving in synchronized fashion right now. Everything is moving in synchronized fashion. So, and that's why we are seeing these kind of gaps most of the time. अगर आप मार्केट को ट्रेड कर रहे हो, इट्स मूविंग इन गैप्स. पैसा नहीं बनेगा इंट्राडे में ज्यादा, क्योंकि ये गैप के साथ जा रहा है. डू यू एग्री विथ मी? ऊपर गया, यहाँ से कितना पॉइंट कम हुआ है? 40 पॉइंट का मूव है. स्टॉप लॉस कहाँ है? ओवरबॉट था. यू कांट रियली डू मच इन इंट्राडे. You have to anticipate, and only if you anticipate you will make money in this thing. Is it clear? So how to apply time trading? Time trading indicator मैंने explain किया था YouTube video पे. You can possibly see that video. My colleague will share the link across with you. And yes, guys, also one more thing, we have an application, Ashish Kyal Trading Gurukul, on Play Store, and also on iOS, iPhone. We have that application. You will get the link right now, and you can download that app. You will get a lot of, there are certain bonus videos which are there, so you can make use of that, see that, and enhance your learning. That is what I would suggest. So download the app. You can just click on the links which is shared across. और अगर आप iOS यूज कर रहे हो तो you might enter the organization code or code as ESIAD. So that's the link which is shared across. And okay, that's what I wanted to share. Okay, I'm open for questions. Any questions, please? Anything you would like to know? Bank Nifty, will it touch for 45,000? Right now, the way everything is, I'm not denying it can't touch, but let's see how Monday happens. Just because Nifty closed at the day high does not mean I am going to buy it. It has to be in my setup. That is very, very important. Okay, that is very crucial. चेंज ऑफ द ट्रेंड yesterday, चेंज ऑफ द ट्रेंड, लेकिन 18,000 के ऊपर बंद नहीं किया, नीचे बंद नहीं किया. सो दैट वाज अ साइन. It formed a doji candle, did not close below that 18,000 mark. It was a trend change, but that's how markets move at times. Okay, that is crucial. That is how you have to understand it. So we are going to fall big. You think we are going to fall big? I don't know yet. अगर 18,100 निकाल दिया नीचे में, yes, then I will be in sync with your view. So I go with the trend. I don't just do anything. I go with the trend. That is what I want to tell you about. Fantastic, guys. So that's what I think I've answered the questions. I am not taking any more questions. I want to keep it short and swift. And I'm just going to take a very quick poll right now. We have a mentorship program which is starting in 19th of November. In case you are interested in that mentorship program, 3 months of mentorship program, I'm taking this poll. So please participate here so that I know if you are interested. In stock accident चालू हो गया. What does it mean, Vinit? कि पैसा नहीं बन रहा स्टॉक में आपका, is what you mean? Okay, how to plot Gann levels and what are these vertical lines? The vertical lines are time cycles. We are not discussing about time. We are only discussing about Gann level. So 18,293 is the magnet. Nifty will pull towards that. And if we manage to close back about that 18,390, then we might open up targets for 18,838. But I'm not going to that right now. I need to see a pullback. I need a dip. I need gap to be retested. Because if you check this trend every single time, if you check हर एक बार, जितने बार भी ये निफ्टी ऊपर गया है, गैप को रीटेस्ट किया है मैक्सिमम टाइम्स, every single time after the gap has entered, it has shown a dip, retested that, and then it has moved. So that's how it is. It should work. Pulapal is saying 18,293 was a super magnet. मजा आ गया. Okay, thanks for that. It is indeed a magnet, right? That's what we can clearly see. Fantastic. And okay, guys, it's that's what I wanted to share across. And if you want to be a part of this program on learning with me, you can be a part of the mentorship where we discuss a lot of things. We are going to do that. We already had a pre-session to set the tone, and we will be looking at a lot of other things on that very closely. So that's what I wanted to share across. हर रोज 2 से 3 स्टॉक 10% नीचे है, but you are looking only a few bundle of those. There are many stocks that are going up also. Breadth improve नहीं हुआ है market का. If you look at the overall breadth of the market has not improved. Mid cap, small cap had been a disaster. There is an indicator which is known as breadth indicator. You can check that. Look at the mid cap, small cap indices also. So form your strategy by looking at the overall picture. Just don't get carried away. Just because Nifty is up, I want to buy. Don't do that. Is it your trade setup? अगर आपका ट्रेड सेटअप है तो बाय करना है, ट्रेड सेटअप नहीं है तो कुछ नहीं करना है. Maybe options is classic instrument, by way of using options you can do extremely well, because even if market is not conducive, you can form some strategy and make it in your favor. That's how it happens. Just before I forget, I'm ending this poll. On Sunday, I'm conducting this 2 hours program again. There have been so many of you have requested for it who missed out last time. So I thought, let me now conduct one final time. Do you want to be a part of that program on Sunday at 11 a.m.? 2 hours together. साथ में देखेंगे वापस से मार्केट को फोरकास्ट करेंगे देखेंगे क्या होगा निफ्टी बैंक निफ्टी पे यूजिंग टाइम यूजिंग कैंडलस्टिक and looking at those simple aspects. So you can join me on Sunday at 11. The link will be shared by my colleague. You can simply go and register on that link for the webinar. Do that. Thank you very much, guys. People on YouTube, ensure you are liking this and you are also clicking on that subscribe button on YouTube so that I know you need this kind of videos. I'll keep educating. That's my own intention. और साथ ही में अगर आप कुछ और सीखना चाहते हैं तो कमेंट बॉक्स में लिखना ना भूले जिससे मुझे पता रहे कि आपको ज्ञान पसंद आया कि नहीं आया लिखिए कमेंट बॉक्स में यूट्यूब पे जिससे मुझे इसके बारे में पता चले आई कैन कंडक्ट मोर सच काइंड ऑफ टॉपिक्स एनी टॉपिक्स दैट यू वांट मी टू टॉक ऑन आई हैव बीन स्टडीइंग एंड आई हैव आल्सो रिटन अ बुक आई एम श्योर यू माइट हैव ऑलरेडी परचेज्ड वन इफ नॉट then put it in the comment box and I can take up that topic next Friday at 4 and talk about it. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful, very thick book. Yeah, that's the book which I have authored. So Akshay is asking, that's the book which I have written. I have authored this book. So get hands on this book. You will find it on wavestrategy.com/books. App download karna na bhuliye. You will get a lot of those information there as well. Thank you. Have a wonderful time. Have a wonderful day. Ashish Kyal signing off. See you on Sunday at 11 a.m. Thank you very much.